All right, we are Team ACME. I'm James.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Taylor.
Danny.
Melanie.
Yeah, so brainstorming, okay, you know, what are some key elements when you're thinking about, you know, engineering, coming up with a logo? You know, you want it to have purpose, you know, so it's like, you know, what are some ideas, what are some things that come into mind when you think of engineering? You know, visual aspects, you know, gears, colors, catchy names, that kind of stuff, you know.
Probably one of our top priorities was to add the gator in just because it's part of our school, so everybody can relate to that.
Yeah, you know, what we're associated with, you know, engineering, Green River, we're all gators kind of thing, so that was an idea that we had too. Some of the keywords that we were thinking of, you know, design, engineering, innovate, ingenuity, integrating, teamwork, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, kind of just brought the ideas of engineering together from all the different aspects of engineering.
Yep, next one. Okay, more for the same kind of ideas, you know, what do we want our logo to look like? So using the keywords that we kind of came up with, some of the, you know, the ideas of, okay, you know, engineering, what types of things do you think of, then going and looking for images for those. Same thing with the gator and color schemes and stuff like that. Also, we came up with some ideas for the different fields that we want to go into. Some things like a lightning bolt for electrical engineering. I don't know, color.
Yeah, we did a couple different drawings to do the different aspects. So Kevin came up with the plane, and then you put like lightning bolt in there and try to get them all into one piece. But we had like back and forth discussion because we all had different ideas of what we wanted to do.
We first started out with a train that like was running down a track, and then the smoke would make a light bulb, and Taylor came up with that. As we were trying to draw it though, we found out neither of us could draw. So it was kind of scrapped that idea and continued on with something else. James actually turned out to be a really good drawer, and that's where we came up with our final product, which was a G, and we'll show that to you.
So this was just some of our initial, you know, ideas, sketch, you know, again, the same thing, the colors, what keywords come to mind, what kind of graphics we're thinking of. As somebody had an initial idea of SIT engineering, which is start innovating today, which is kind of cool. And then this was just some of the initial sketches that we had, where we were thinking of a cog, G for Green River, and then we have aerospace, civil, mechanical, and electrical. Was just, we kind of thought some of the fields went into it. So actually, this was more of the original one, some of the original ideas and some of the stuff that we came up with. And then we kind of like the idea how he was showing us that where they were taking acronyms of people's names, all the letters of people's names, and making acronyms and stuff. And we realized we only have one letter between all of us, or I mean one vowel. So that was really not an option.
Not gonna happen.
We couldn't do anything clever with that.
Then we wanted to think of a color scheme because we didn't know exactly what would go good with engineering because there's so many types. And we thought green would be the best just because, you know, it incorporates the gator into it, and it also helps with all of the different colors that we have put together.
We wanted it to stand out, so with the colors, we wanted to make sure that,
Each symbolized with something, had something to do with it.
And some of the names that we kind of were going through, Gator Tech Innovations, Tech Innovations, Think Innovations, just some of our catchy names that we were kind of playing around with some ideas.
we wanted it to be simple yet stay a purpose.
And so, again, started with the initial just idea of engineering. I always think of like little cogs kind of thing, so we started that. Converted it to a G and added a little green drop shadow, just kind of give it the Green River. It's the Green River color, kind of ties in with Green River, G for Green River. And then again, it said aerospace, civil, mechanical, and engineering. ACME Engineering for, you know, that's where we get that ACME. And that also is because Kevin's going into aerospace. Taylor and I are going into electrical engineering. Melanie's in mechanical. And this guy might go civil. He's still undecided. So kind of worked out. And then we, Green River Gators, I don't know, tied to the gator in here.
You guys ready for the next one?
So, so that's us, ACME Engineering.
Okay. Any question? Oh, okay. Yep. Thank you.